Yeah, if you ain't talking about that large money, then that conversation ain't at all for me. Too many niggas satisfied with just call money. A new chain, couple bottles at the bar money. We need that. 2 acres for the yard money. Diversified portfolios and bond money. Pull a few strings, that guitar money. Try to run up on me? Nah, money. Getting at it from the AM to the PM. Smooth fat boy, that's a dog by your BM. They love it when they see him. We still in the hood, but we on top like the alternators in the GMs. You feeling this?
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BoxingFirst Jeff TV. Let's get started. Terence Bud Crawford, he may be the hottest name in boxing right now. He got a bunch of different beefs going on. Errol Spence, Gary Russell Jr., and now Keith One-Time Thurman. Keith One-Time Thurman, one of my favorite fighters when he's on. And Keith Thurman called out Terence Crawford. Said he wanted that fight, wanted that smoke. And he said Al Heyman contacted Bob Arum and Top Rank about a fight with Terence Crawford. Bob Arum confirmed that he was contacted about a fight with Terence Crawford. But according to Bob Arum said that they were asking for an astronomical amount of money. Now, until I find out what that exact number was, it's hard for me to say if anybody's lying. Terence Crawford and Bob Arum might have looked at the offer from Keith Thurman and Al Heyman and felt like it was too much money they were asking for. Who knows? Who knows? We all know Bob Arum's going, he going to cut every corner he can cut when it comes down to the money. He's going to try to pocket as much money as possible. People call him cheap. I'm like, no, he's just looking for the best offer possible. He's looking for the best offer possible for himself, and where his fighter is not really complaining about the money. He always tries to find that balance. You don't have somebody like Manny Pacquiao for so many years and get cheap, or had Floyd Mayweather at one point and be cheap. Like, that's just not, it's not possible. Bob Arum just be skimming off the top. You know what I'm saying? He just be skimming off the top. So, of course, Bob Arum's going to say that, they asked for an astronomical amount of money. I mean, he was trying to get away with paying Teofimo Lopez 1.2 for a unification fight against the number one pound-for-pound guy in the sport, in Vasyl Lomachenko. So, what Bob Arum said is not surprising. What Bob Arum is doing right now is not surprising. Like, he is negotiating. That's what he's doing. Like, he's a businessman. That's what he does. And the thing is, people are speculating how much the Keith Thurman asked for. Now, somebody came out. Now, this was on social media. I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody came out and said that he wanted $10 million to fight Terence Crawford. I was just like, yo, like, if that's the case, Keith Thurman is most definitely on the finest juices. On the finest juices. I mean, like, hell no. Hell no. Like, you're not getting no $10 million. Like, you got to be kidding me. Now, I guess the question is, how much do you feel Keith Thurman is worth for a Terence Crawford fight? He would be crossing the street. Would be a title fight. He's not coming in with a title. He's just the challenger. How much is fair for Keith Thurman? Now, me personally, I think I would say maybe between 2.5 and 4 million. I think it's fair. 2.5 and 4 million is definitely fair. Because Terence Crawford, he gets his standard 3.5 or whatever the case may be. So the closer you get Keith Thurman at 3.5 or $4 million, you're going to have to up Terence Crawford's pay as well. So it becomes a dicey situation. But it looked like Keith Thurman is serious. It looked like he's serious about getting that smoke with Terence Bud Crawford. And I would love that fight for Bud. I would love that fight for Bud because a lot of people feel like Keith Thurman is kind of just out of his prime, but he's still really, really good. Still really, really good. Anybody that fights Manny Pacquiao and figures out Manny Pacquiao in the second half of the fight, they're a damn good fighter. And that's exactly what Keith Thurman did. He didn't get the decision, but he figured out a lot of things in that Manny Pacquiao fight after he got knocked down towards the second half of that fight. That'd be a great fight for Terence Crawford. It'd be a great fight for Keith Thurman. It'd be another fight for a top rank in PBC to bridge that gap and have them work together on more big fights. That's something that I definitely want to see. Keith Thurman, Terence Bud Crawford, and to be 100% honest, if he gets a Keith Thurman fight and beats Keith Thurman, it's the biggest victory of Terence Crawford's career. Point blank period. It's the biggest victory of his career. So I think they need to not negotiate in the public, and I think they need to actually sit down and get the particulars right, even if they got to wait till early next year to get that done, so it could possibly be fans in the arena and they could maximize the profits and things like that. Like, cool. But I think that's a fight that both guys need. Terence Crawford need that fight, and Keith Thurman, he needs that fight as well. And I think it's a great style matchup. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.